Hello, are you very much interested in agriculture? You are interested in farming, and then you just do not know how to go about it. But somewhere deep within, you know you have this passion for farming, you have this passion for to feed people and then make profit from it. But then the problem is just that you have no clue as to how to go about it. Then this video is for you because I was like you before. So, to officially introduce myself, my name is Janet Godfrey. I'm a legal practitioner by profession, and I'm very much in love and passionate about poultry farming and then farming in general. So, without wasting much of our time, let's just dive into the video for today. I loved farming. I loved the idea of farming and all that. I think I picked that interest few years ago when I was staying in university. I attended a course and then they taught about entrepreneurship, and somehow something led to one thing. Our teacher then, our lecturer then, um, laid a lot of emphasis on agriculture. So from there, I just picked this wonderful interest in agriculture. But the issue then was it should be like 8, 9 years ago. But then the issue was I just did not know how to go about it. And then after a while, when I was 7, I then picked interest in fish farming. So when we went for CDS, if you're Nigerian and you've served, you know what I mean by that. I chose to go to the class where I thought about fishing. I wanted to start farming somehow or the other. Let me just start farming. And I needed knowledge because I have zero idea, zero knowledge on agriculture. I studied law, just like I said. I'm a legal practitioner. And then I was born in Lagos, in the city, and I grew up in the city. So I have no idea about farming. I don't even know how to plant crops. I don't know how to go about all those things. So I knew that there was a big gap between me and my farming dream. And just of recent, I learned how to fish farm, but then I didn't really implement because I got married and then got engaged with a lot of things with my legal practice. So I started to suspend farming for a while. But after a while, I started having interest in plantation. But I just had this many interest in agriculture, but I had no idea how to go about it. Then just of recent, my father-in-law started talking about poultry, and then oh my god, I picked interest in it, and I decided I was going to go into poultry to start with, because the dream is actually bigger than poultry. The dream is massive, see myself feeding nations, I see myself feeding countries, and what have you. So then I just decided of recent that, okay, let me start with poultry. Let me just go into this thing, let me venture into this thing and just get done with it already. So I'm starting with poultry farming, and I've done a lot and lots of research. If I should show you my book, you see my book is actually filled up to the brim, no space. So I've been doing a lot of research online, I've been doing a lot of books. I love reading, I love doing research and all that. And then I've visited a lot of farms too, a lot of poultry farms, just to know how to go about these things and how to do it successfully. Not just about just venturing into something and then it fails in the long run. So the dream is to go into it like a pro. So if you're like me, like I said, is either you're interested in poetry but you don't know how to go about it, or you're interested in farming in general but you don't even know how to start. You don't even know where to start from. Then this channel is definitely for you. Just kindly click, smash the subscribe button, and then be a subscriber so you can get my notification whenever a video is uploaded. Okay, let's get into today's business. So, like I said, I have to bring the camera closer so I can show you people some things. I just of recent, I started thinking about poultry farming, and then after I did all my research, I decided that laying birds is going to be where I start from. I'm going to start with the layer birds, and I have done a lot of research on it, like I said, and I've been doing a lot of arrangements. Just like if you look towards this area, I don't know if you can see. This is a land, a very little land, where I intend where I intend to start from. I want to start from my compound here in Lagos and then expand to where I have to start going to buy lands, develop other lands, and then go into this poultry and farming fully. So what I want to just show you people today is the progress that we've made so far. So last week I went to a very big poultry farm where they have different poultries for different farmers. I just went to learn some things, make some inquiries, how to get the feeds, where to get the feeds, the things I've been reading. Just want to make inquiries and to see first-hand practical examples of how these things are done. So when I got to that place, while I was making my inquiry and trying to know where to get the birds from and all that is on that farm, someone then directed me to a consultant that is also a farmer there in the farm I went to. He also has his own. He also has his own segment where he farms. He does poultry, a lot of things. Does a lot of. He's into a lot of poultry farming. He does the turkey, he does the layers, he does broilers, he does a lot of things. A lot of people come to him to. He's a consultant, he's an expert. So people consult him to help them. A lot of big farms um consult him for his expertise in this particular area. Someone directed me to him. She said if I should go to him, that is tested and trusted, that I am safe with him. So I went to him and then we talked. He said I was going to have to officially employ him as my consultant. So we agreed on the price, and then I just thought about the intricacies, and then the benefit. He said this is a lifetime thing that's going to be there with me from the day one. Going to be there with me from the day one until when the birds have started laying, and then when I'm done with the first set of birds and I want to restock and all that. He said actually there's going to be a lifetime thing. So I said it's a good idea. He's a professional. Why should I go and, as they said, the experience is the best teacher, but I have come to realize in life that it's experience. It mustn't be your own experience. You could leverage on other people's experiences so that you don't make the same mistakes and then avoidable mistakes. So I decided to hire him as my consultant. So he came to check the place. But prior to that, I told you I've been doing a lot of research on my own. In fact, I've done a lot of things. I have my business plan. I have my weekly report booklet. I've done all that. I have my sales book report. I have done a lot of things. So, but what I'm trying to say, prior to that time, we decided that, okay, if you check, you would see that this part of the land is lower than this part. This part is higher. I don't know if you can see it, but this part is higher, this part is lower. But mind you, it's a dry land. It is not a swampy area. But just for some reasons, because we've not really been using this part, it's kind of, when the rain falls and all that, I think it's somehow contributed to the reason it's lower. So we paid a company. It's more than more than a week now to come fill up this place. So we want to fill it up, bring it bring it to to a reasonable height where at least the just to just make it a little bit okay for us, just not very important. It's not necessary. If you have somewhere and then you don't need to fill the land or anything, you can just start that way. But just we just decided to do it. Just I think it's a personal preference. Just maybe because there's the money there to do it. I don't know. I don't know. But it's not a criteria at all. At all. Even the expert said it. Even my consultant said it when he came around last week. Said it, but just a personal thing that we just want to do. So um, that is what is happening so far. So we are waiting for those people. So we are believing that all things being equal, and that they will come today to fill up this place so that we can start with the project already, because the cage man already came. He has done his measurement, the carpenter and all that. So we're just waiting for this place to be filled up before we start. So if you are interested in poultry, you are very much interested in poultry, or just like I said, you're interested in agriculture in general, but then you just don't know where to start, how to start, which one to start with. You're just like me, you never had any prior knowledge of farming. Then I think you are on the right platform, the right channel. You we can go through this, we can go through this journey together, where I upload every time what I am doing and what my consultant is telling me to do, because it's going to be there with me from the day one. Maybe the birds arrive. Because remember, I'm even getting the birds from him too. He's going to be there with me from day one. Maybe the birds arrive. So I'm going to be doing videos. I'm going to be uploading content, very good content, where you will learn what to do every day as a poultry farmer. So you don't even need to go and pay any consultant again. You could just follow the procedures that I will be uploading, just to have your own success. And if you have questions as to the things, the content, and you don't know how to go about some things, or you need detailed explanations on some things, or you just need more knowledge about this particular subject, please do not hesitate to just drop it in the comment section. Don't worry, I'm not an expert, but I'm telling you, we are going to be farming like pros. We're going to be farming like pros, because I've hired a professional. This man I hired is the real deal, because I was even there where one of his clients came, and then he wrote down the things, the that's the formulation for the feeds. He was writing it down for the woman, the things to go and buy, and how to formulate our own feeds. Because he even told me that immediately my birds are 10 weeks, that if I want to formulate myself, it's going to teach me how to formulate myself and where to get all those things at very cheap rates and all that. So this person is an expert. So just like I am consulting him for myself and for you, my family, the farmers squad. So if you have any question whatsoever, just drop it at the comment section anytime, any day. I'm going to try my possible best to give answers to all your questions. But then let's start this thing together, Go start making plans. Everything I do every day, I will upload. So all you have to do is just to implement the same thing, implement that knowledge that will transfer the knowledge to me. I practicalize it, because then I'll upload it to you, so you know what to do. You know the step by step actions to take to run your poultry farm successfully even if you're just doing it for the first time, you're just starting for the first time, just like me. So I'm very happy that this journey is about to begin. I'm excited. I don't know. This is a dream come true, you know. I have always been in love with agriculture. I know this is a sector that is overlooked, no? But then it is actually the big deal. It's actually the big deal. So you're lucky to be here. I'm lucky. I'm also lucky to have you here in my channel. Just like I said, like this post, no, now you should help the ministry. Let's grow together so that other people that can benefit from this too will not be left out. Like the post, share with them. Those people that you know are also that can also be in the farmer's squad, like you and me. Share with them, and then do not forget to hit the subscribe button for free. Consultancy for free. This is top notch. Bye. See you in my next video. Love you. Yeah.